Hi.
You're the gremlin.
Yep.
He knows it's, well, I was going to say Tuesday, but it's Thursday.
I know, right? Thank goodness it's Thursday.
Is it just me or did this week just drag?
It dragged.
I mean, uh, yeah, can't believe it was this slow.
Oh, yeah. Today was even worse. I was like, oh,
It's like not Friday, close enough, but it's like, it's not enough. I just need to be Friday.
no. It needs to be, it just needs to be Friday. I'm
Yeah,
done with the week.
me too. How is everybody?
Yeah. How is everybody? You got, hey, Mousy, Fish Nerd. Hey, Always Grateful. I was about to say, hey, Shenanigans. Hey, April, Jujubee. Thank you all for coming.
We'll just talk to ourselves. So
Just woke up
Miss
from a
Grace
nap.
will not be with us tonight, so it'll be Miss Cassandra and I. But we still wanted to do our monthly check-in to see how everybody's doing. Um, I guess I should say on the mental health scale. Um,
And we're not professionals.
no, not professionals, just our usual disclaimer is we're just offering a safe space, safe corner of YouTube where we can all just get together, check in on each other, share what's going on without judgment and anything like
Yes.
that. So that's why we're here. And so I guess I would ask on a scale of 1 to 10, if you guys wouldn't mind putting in the chat how well you're doing. 10 is you're fantastic. 1 is not so fantastic.
And if you're a 10, please give us some tips. Because I
Yes.
like to be a 10. I have a massive headache, so I'm going to just say I'm a 5 right now.
Yeah, that's never fun.
No, it's not fun.
Is it just like a general one or like
It's a mixture. When
hey Steven. Are you out of 4?
hey, Stephen Crisco. Good to see you. Oh, no, not a 4. I'm so sorry that you're at a 4. Must be a rough one.
I feel like
No,
today's
that's,
a rough day.
yeah. Oh, my headache is between lack of sleep. I have not been sleeping good like the last few nights.
Yeah.
And sitting on the computer for work.
Oh, yeah. Do you wear what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but they're like those glasses that are supposed to help with the screen so your eyes don't hurt as much.
No, I don't have any. I don't have anything special like that. That's extra.
Well, apparently there's also special settings you can do with your lighting on your computer too, but
Yeah, I just leave it alone because I just leave it as far as because I'm able to see the the programs and stuff. So I was like, I'm not touching nothing
yeah.
on there. So it
So
seems like we
Mousy,
got 4 and 5s. Where did Mousy go?
well, Mousy says she'll hopefully be 10 in a few days.
Oh, probably because she's gonna be seeing uh her kids, right? Mousy, you're seeing your kids.
Oh, well, that's always a 10.
Yeah.
I mean, some days not so
Oh,
much, but I also wouldn't have it any other way. I was 6, 4, 3, 1.
yeah.
Well, I mean
That's an interesting one, Fish Nerd. Hey, just saying.
Party's here. Where'd it go? Oh, always grateful says personal life 9, social online life 3. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird though that it's it's like we're in one world, but at the same time, life feels so different on the internet compared to off of it.
Yep.
So I definitely can see how that would be. But yeah, I don't think we were going to touch on any specific topic unless there was anything you guys wanted to touch
Yeah,
on.
we're just open chat, open, just talk about whatever, just kind of
Yeah.
babble.
Because
Babble.
I think last time we did our mental health stream, it was just kind of the same, like whatever you guys want to talk about. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think we talked about social media a little bit.
Yeah. Seems like social media always comes up in conversation about when it comes to anything, really.
True. Yeah. And oh, my memory sucks. I can't remember what else we brought up, but imaginary world seems, yeah, it does sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that when the online world gets to be too much, at least that part of it you can kind of turn it off and walk away from.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nope. I'm done with the internet today.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, when real life feels like too much, the online world feels more like an escape.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like I don't know. I know we've talked about this before about how like during the pandemic, everyone just came to social media as to socialize because we couldn't go out and socialize. I don't go out and socialize anyway, so the pandemic was nothing for me. I actually went out more because there was no one on the road, and I was like, okay, I'm
Right.
gonna go out driving now.
Yeah, that part was nice, I will say.
Oh yeah, now it's getting worse.
When I feel like
Traffic
so
is
many
getting
people
worse.
I try to meet, like in the real world, I seem to always have issue with. And today I'm like, okay, am I just looking for issues or am I just meeting the wrong people? Oh, and did you guys hear about Jerry Springer passing away? Is that
Yeah,
crazy?
all of a sudden, that was just so weird. I know he's like he's still, doesn't he have like a judge show or something?
Um, I actually haven't really heard about
Yeah,
him in forever.
I haven't really either, but it's like who doesn't know Jerry Springer,
Right.
especially in the 90s.
Yeah, I'm surprised we were allowed to watch that show in my house.
I don't know. They're saying that from what I've heard, it was something like he was just diagnosed with something terminal, and then he
Oh,
passed
yeah.
away.
I think it was pancreatic cancer. No, you're fine asking.
Yeah, like
That's
he's
always
a
my first thought when someone
yeah. That's exactly mine too.
unexpectedly passes. I'm like, what happened?
Like, oh no way.
And especially like, and I feel like he's kind of an icon, I would say.
Yeah,
He's up there with, you know, as far as TV goes. We always watched a lot of Maury too. He was probably my
yeah.
or
Was that Michael Keaton as Batman? He back? Skip, because I don't want to watch The Flash.
wait,
Previews.
what?
Oh, hey Claire,
Hey,
good to
Claire.
see you. Oh, my son's watching something, and it was an ad. It was a Flash ad, and it was showing Batman.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was passed away too. I was like, what?
Oh no, sorry. I was like, got sidetracked. Because I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
Got to be paying attention to what these kids watch, and it's like, especially with these ads. These ads can be.
exactly. I hate ads though. Yeah, with the pandemic, it's funny because part of me is like, I kind of like having an excuse to not see people, but then after a while, I'm like, okay, I need to be around people, even if it's just, you know, for 5 minutes. Then it's like, feels like, okay, there are still people in the world. I don't want to feel like I'm in a bubble. And isn't it crazy that it's been like just under 3 years that it all happened?
Yep.
And it's like anytime we talk about it, I'm like, it's hard to remember life like what it was like before it and how much has changed.
Yeah. I'm just glad I don't have to wear a mask anymore. That's so
Yeah,
annoying.
that I was doing some laundry the other day, and it was, I don't know if you guys have the same issue I have, but I hate folding socks. It's like a childhood trauma thing. That's another story. But um, so I had this thing of socks that I just was sitting there, never folded. And I finally decided to pick them up and go through them and see what I need to get rid of. And I had a cloth mask in there. Like, oh my. And part of me is like, do I throw it away or do I hold on to it as like a bad memory?
So when you do fold, how do you fold socks?
Well, with mine, because I typically wear more of an ankle style, I just place them together and roll them up. I don't really carry the way, but my husband's socks,
Okay.
he likes them like side by side socks on each other, pull one forward to like cover the other one and make a ball that way, if that makes sense.
No, I was trying to imagine. I was imagining it in my head. And I have no idea what I was thinking, imagining. I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
apparently
I
there's
didn't.
a wrong way to do it.
Oh
And
wow,
when I would do it like another way, he's like,
he
no, you
knows.
got to do it this way. I'm like,
Okay,
does it?
then you do it.
Exactly. Because he knows I hate folding
I
stuff anyway, but
because I know some people have like certain ways they fold stuff. Me, I just like how you do it. Put them together and just roll them, like just roll them together, like and just throw
yeah,
them
yeah.
and just throw them in a pile. That's all I
And then
do. I don't get no. I don't get fancy with my socks. I don't even sometimes get fancy with the underwear. Honestly, I'll just kind of
I
fold
don't
them to
my
get like
underwear.
yeah, just like kind of just put them together like to the like fold them once instead of going all crazy and just eventually they'll just get all messed up in my drawer anyway.
Yeah, my underwear is just thrown in a top drawer. I don't fold them. I don't care. Like they're just there. But oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was a problem too. Oh, and apparently there's a right and wrong way to fold towels too.
is there?
I didn't think so, but apparently if you fold them a certain way and someone could tell you it's the wrong way. And I'm like, well, as long as it all fits in my cabinet, what does it matter? And then you go to the hotels and the ones that fold them like
I
origami.
yeah, I know, right? They get way too crazy. It's like I can't do all that. Oh my goodness, this child.
Always Croaky, you love folding clothes. Oh my goodness. I wish I did.
It's the towels that actually are the only thing I like to fold.
I think so too with me. Like if I do a load of towels, it's like okay, it's no big deal.
That's
But
like
when
the
it's a bunch
only
of
thing
clothes,
that doesn't sit for so long without
yeah.
folding.
Well, isn't it the best to like have a warm towel right before your shower, and then it's
Yeah.
And they make towel warmers now. I learned that
Yeah,
from my
that's
sister
too
wife.
fancy. That's too
Yeah.
fancy for me. They have clothes steamers now, like where you can steam your clothes like in your closet.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy what you can get these days.
And those wipe warmers, did you ever have one of those when I was a baby?
Oh no, fish are not the way not the toilet paper thing. That has
That
end relationships.
my daughter's 5. I've never told her, but she knows the right way to do it. And she'll if she thinks I'm going to do it the other way, she goes, "No, mom, it has to go like this." I've never told her like this is the way, but it's like it was embedded in her brain already, and I'm like, "Okay then."
There's times where you've been tired, put that new roll on and accidentally do it the wrong way.
Yeah.
The wrong way. I should say the wrong way for you because is there a wrong or is there a right way for
For the
toilet paper roll?
yeah, I'll call it the flap. It's supposed to be on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's how we do it. And there's times where I thought it was on top and I messed up, like too
Oh,
tired, and my husband be going,
you got in
"You put
trouble?
the toilet paper on wrong." I was like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "That's because I fixed it." I was like, "I swear I put it on the right way."
And I'm guilty of fixing it at other people's houses if it's not the other way.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I couldn't help myself. I was like, no, this is wrong. Oh, and like fish nerd, yeah, I've seen people do that too.
Yeah.
I've done that when
Oh
I'm
man.
like too lazy. Like first thing in the morning, I'm like, that's too much effort. I haven't had coffee yet.
Yeah, can you imagine? Okay, so if they don't put it on the actual roll and they just have it sitting on the counter or something, imagine how many dirty hands are touching that.
Exactly. Like,
That's
yeah,
like no,
yeah.
no. Like that's like like back when we were going to the office
Mm-hmm.
before we were all remote.
Yeah.
If even in public places, if I see the toilet paper, like, because sometimes they'll put the toilet paper roll on the outside, like just on top. I just won't go to the bathroom. Like, no,
It's not worth
no.
it.
It's bad
Hey,
enough.
Iris.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
April.
Iris. Irish.
Oh, is it that bad in your house? See, I mean, there is a right way. I just didn't know that there was people extreme about it. But
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, like, it has ended relationships if you do it the wrong way.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like,
Well,
it's always, you never seen, like, the memes and stuff? There's always memes about it.
there's also I didn't know it was a thing too, but apparently it's ruined relationships when couples like they watch a show together and the other person will watch ahead of them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Or if you send spoilers, because
Yes.
my husband and I watch a few animes together. One of the animes would for some reason always pop up that on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it would just be like little clips. So I sent it to him one time just because like I was like, man, this ruined it for me, so I'm gonna ruin it for him, and he did not like that at all.
Yeah, no.
He's like, but yeah, that is a thing. Like as far as like when you're watching something together, you kind
Yeah,
of you feel betrayed when
I
they watch it
did
without you.
because
It's like how can like that is our thing. Like what are you doing?
well, you know the show You. on Netflix?
Yeah, I've seen it pop up. Yeah, I never
Well,
watched it.
initially it was on the Lifetime network, and I didn't have interest in it. But when it came to Netflix, I heard people talking about it, so I was like, "I'll check it out." So I started watching it by myself, and then
Oh, one of those when you
yeah,
start watching it by yourself.
yeah, and then he happened to be sitting on the couch watching it and got into it like as I was watching it. So then it became like our thing. He wanted to keep watching it with me. And then it was like almost midnight one night, and we're like, okay, do we want to go for one more or just wait till tomorrow? And we were both like falling asleep. So I said, let's just watch it tomorrow. And then the next morning, we get our coffee and we're sitting down, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to play it. And then I start watching. I'm like, wait, I missed something. I didn't see these parts. And he just didn't say anything. And then something
He was
happened.
guilty.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. And he didn't even react. So then it finally hit me like, you watched it without me. And he just like guilty look. And I said,
I
how
love
could
it.
you? We said we'd wait till tomorrow. He goes, well, you fell asleep. I
The
said,
silent, the
we were
the
both
guilty
supposed
silence.
to. I was so mad. And I said, well, you know what? Joke's on you. Just you had to rewatch the episode again. So should have just
Yep.
waited.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like my husband will be watching something. He'll go he'll call like go, hey, come look at this. Like come look at this scene. And then of course I start getting into it, and then I start watching it, and then it's like I know you started watching this by yourself, but you
Mhm.
got me into this. So now you got to watch it with me.
Yeah.
But it usually doesn't end that. It usually doesn't go that way because we don't have any time to really watch anything together besides his nights off.
Yeah. Leaving a sip in the orange juice container. See, that is annoying, yes. But I've been guilty of leaving like that little layer on the bottom because say like I get my kids a cup of orange juice, and if I put that last little bit, it'll overflow. But I also don't want to waste that little bit. So I'm like, all right, if they have a few sips and they want more, I'll just refill it. But I've done something similar to that. It's not really, like I'm just being obnoxious and putting it back in there. No. And it's like, yeah, I could drink it, but I also don't like to drink orange juice after I've just brushed my teeth. So there's that too.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Anything
nasty. So
after
I'm
you
like,
brush your teeth is just so nasty.
yeah. So I'm like, no, that's gonna go back in the fridge. I'm sorry. What my daughter does, she loves blueberries, and she put the container back in the fridge when there's only like 2 in there. I'm like, what are you doing? Eat the last 2.
She wants to savor it. That's why.
Yeah. I'm like, you can't tell me you're too full to eat 2 more blueberries. Oh, I just had a thought. So when we were talking about pandemic and how it kind of changed our social lives or whatever, I'm really curious to know what's a positive thing that you guys would say you got out of the pandemic?
I work from
Any
home now.
That's a good one.
Well, I've always been able to have the opportunity to work from home, but because the only time I really went out was to go to work. So I was like, I don't really want to take that only time I go out. But after actually working from home,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever not work at home again because
Yeah, it'd be weird.
yeah, it's just like, well, they closed the office anyway, so we're all just staying remote. So that's nice, but that's like the positive thing is I decided, or I got to be able to work from home. Now I can just roll out of bed.
It would be hard, I think, to go from like just being able to get
Oh,
up.
Juju.
That was really nice. To be able to get up and stay in your pajamas, not have to get ready, just be slow. I think it would be so
Yeah.
hard to have to go back to having to get up, get dressed, get out the
The thing
door,
is,
and
yeah, but the thing is, you do get I do have to say though, like, you do get in a nasty habit when
yeah,
you work from home of not caring to
yeah,
where you just throw your hair up in a messy bun,
hmm yeah,
and then so after so long of doing that, it does start taking a toll on you. At least for me, I shouldn't say on you. At least for me, I notice that if I don't at least dress up or anything like that a few days a week, I just feel
yeah,
like crap. Like,
yeah.
it's just like I just start going, ugh.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa, good to see you.
Yeah, they say that can affect your mental health too. Just it'll put you in a funk. So they say if you don't do anything at all that day, just either take a shower, wash your hair, like scrub your teeth, put on like a little bit of makeup, or put jeans on instead of leggings. Um, just those little things they say can really help get you out of that.
I was like, my supervisor was telling me that some of the advice that he heard of people, like when they were talking about, oh, if you do go remote, like this was before the pandemic and we're all remote, if they go, oh, if you do go remote, make sure you're actually still dressing up. Don't
Yeah.
wear stretch pants, anything that stretches, because then you're not going to know you're gaining weight. I was like, that's
Gee, thanks. Yeah, that would be that'd be hard because it's like, yeah, I want to be comfortable, but I don't
yeah.
turn into like you just feel like you're
Well,
being kind of a bum even though you're working.
yeah, it's like, man, I worked today, but I was a bum. I was a bum doing it.
Yeah, like I didn't even leave my house. Didn't walk outside.
That's another thing too, though. Like, I actually did come across something like things that will affect you or whatever. Obviously, terrible sleep, which I have. I have a terrible sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Not like I do stuff around the house, like clean and all that. Yeah, and that does get my heart going if I start scrubbing stuff. But I don't go out or do anything. Like, I used to like work in customer service and like fast paced as far as like where you had to clean up aisles like super fast because they're just gonna get a mess like right after. So it's just so weird. And then working at like Safeway as well. I worked in the it was all fast paced. So I went from working all these fast paced jobs to like a stationary job to where I just, take phone calls.
Yeah.
So that's like it's a huge difference. Sorry, go ahead and read that.
Um, Always Critical says she had a neighbor that when she started working from home, she did her normal routine, then drove around the block so she could say she drove to work.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, if it
I need
helps,
to do that too. I need just go take a walk. Like, I walked
or
myself to work today.
like maybe once a week, go get your coffee from a coffee shop, then bring it home so you get out of the house.
Yeah, Juju, I've been working on my schedule since as long as I can remember. I suck at it.
Do you have caffeine or sugar late in the day?
No,
Because they say
like I
that.
don't. Yeah, I don't drink caffeine. Like the only caffeine I drink is the my coffee or my energy drink in the morning, and then sometimes I'll get like iced tea or something like that. But other than that, I just drink water for the rest of the day.
Because I
It's
thought
just,
that
it,
too. I would think, okay, I had caffeine like several hours ago. Why am I not like I feel awake even though my body's tired?
yeah,
And I was told if you have like a lot of sugar, that can be just as bad. But And I would try to be like, okay, I won't have sugar after like 4 o'clock. And didn't change anything. And then they
I
say, do you exercise?
I need to. I used to. Yeah, I need to. I cleaning. Does that work? That counts, right? Yeah.
Well,
Jemima,
how
why'd you think
vigorously are you cleaning?
the dishes? I scrub them really. Gotta get all
Like,
that
do you
stuff
like
off. I'm just
give yourself
kidding.
an
No,
arm workout with your mop, or you?
no, I don't do none of that. I know. I need. I used. That's the thing is, I used to work out a lot, like every day. Like it was stuck and it's part of my routine. And then I noticed after I fell off of that, that's when my mental health started getting worse.
Yeah,
So I've been trying to get back onto that too. It just I have like no motivation. I have no energy. I just don't feel like doing anything. I'm just lazy, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's a workout for me when I have to go up and down the stairs to put laundry away. And do you have what's it called? A Fitbit or a step counter?
My phone.
Because I use my phone and I use an app for to count my steps. And I noticed because I've been slacking lately, but when I started actually getting steps in every day, I noticed that helped me get tired too. I started
Well,
with
yeah,
5,000 and just gradually
I
worked
just
up.
have it on my phone. My
Yeah.
phone just does it.
Because you could do that, just walk around whenever you can and get up to a big step goal.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. I do that, Teresa.
Oh,
Just not this week.
lame.
Yeah.
Well, there's always next week. We'll just count this week as it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the no red zone week. I know too much information. I'm just kidding.
No, you're
But
good.
yeah.
But yeah, they in the book I was reading, it says if you're laying in bed and you're just laying there trying to fall asleep, it said don't try to like just wait till you fall asleep. It said get up, go into another room, and I think they said read a book. And then once you get tired, then try again. But don't just try to lay there and try to fall asleep because then you just won't.
Well, that's the problem I have though. Like I love to read, and if I'm reading, no matter if I'm really tired, I go. I have to get past this chapter. I
Yeah.
have to get. I like that's like a thing for me. Is like I have to stop at the chapters. I cannot stop in the middle of a chapter.
That
So
reminds
that
me
would keep me up.
that reminds me of that episode of Friends where Chandler couldn't sleep and Monica says, "Go read my book. It's boring, or it'll be boring for you." And then he was still up, and she goes, "I thought my book was going to put you to sleep." He goes, "Well, it got interesting." So he had to stay up and try to finish it, and he got further than she did. Like maybe you just have to keep a actually boring book around the house, one that you won't read or get into.
Oh my goodness, Bishop. There you go. Make that a shirt.
Make what a shirt? Oh,
What Fishner said. My workout
oh,
routine.
yeah. It does probably burn calories. So I've heard. I always thought cleaning would make me tired too, but then I guess when I start moving around and stuff, then I'm like, well, I just feel kind of lazy and I want to sit down. So then I'm back to where I started.
Well, they do say that like working out is supposed like moving around is supposed to keep up your energy. Like supposed to help you or something like that. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, especially if like your light's on, isn't that going to kind of wake you up too, like, internally?
Oh
That's what
yeah.
they say. Don't sleep with like your phone, or don't keep your phone in your room when you're going to sleep because the light, it like tricks your brain into thinking that it's not
Well,
nighttime.
my phone has a it doesn't like it doesn't the like the state the lock screen is what I call it. Like a that would then like it will eventually time out to where it's black. Like there's no like major like huge light, and if, after so long it'll put itself to sleep.
Right.
Not like it'll just like shut everything off to where there's no light, not even from like the time. And uh the only time it will come back is when I would touch it or pick it up or anything like that.
Yeah. When I think I was in high school, I couldn't sleep without putting on a movie. Like I had to, even if I didn't watch it, I just had to have it on because if it was too quiet, it's like my mind would wander and that just would keep me up. But if I put the movie on, within like 10 minutes, I was out. And on my TV, I had a little, guess timer thing where after an hour, it would shut off on its own. But yeah,
Oh, I remember those days.
I could not sleep without the TV on.
That's how it was when I would had just got like my own room. I would just start watching TV and I would just sleep with the TV on. After so long, now I can't. Like I can and I can't.
Yeah. Like if I'm tired enough, I can put a show on and it'll help me fall asleep. But then other nights, I'm like, okay, the light is driving me nuts. I need to turn it off.
Yeah, that's pretty much it too. Or like the random loud noise of certain like how certain episodes are louder than the other.
Yeah. Oh, and like what Grace said, I thought the same thing. Like with exercise, I thought working out before bed, I was like, isn't that supposed to like tire you out? But then I found out it actually does the opposite because of your heart rate. If your heart rate's going, then it'll make you take forever to fall asleep.
Yeah, I have to have the fan on too, April. Like I used to never be that way. I used I used to never could sleep with the fan on, but after getting married and sleeping with my husband, which he has to have the fan on. The reason why he started having the fan on is because he sleeps during the day and it kind of helps with the noise, like any kind of random noises outside.
Yeah.
So it's like something that he has to sleep with the fan on as well. So
Yeah, there's nights where I have to have it on, and then other nights, if it's on and it's like I'm too cold, I will get up and turn it off.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like I tried, like when it gets too cold, I've tried to turn it off and I just can't.
When I was younger too, I used to have this fear that if the fan went too fast, it was gonna like come off of the ceiling and land on me and chop me up. That was a legit fear I
Yeah.
had. And then I ended up seeing a meme about it and I started laughing because I was like, I don't feel alone. I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Jujube. That's like that's your main worry.
It's not a bad thing.
There's like a new thing that is like starting to be a trend, and that they're calling it sleep divorce, where couples are sleeping in their own rooms. Which my my grandparents always did that, like because my grandpa snores way too loud, and my
Yeah.
grandma can't take it. So as long as I can remember, she always slept in her own room,
Yeah.
and then she always has to have the fan going too, or like the window open or something, and he couldn't. So, but
There's total
yeah,
opposites of each other.
so when that started becoming a trend, people like thought it was weird, but I never like I never for some reason never thought it was weird, like because like okay they have a legit reason on not sharing the same bed. Like, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But
I can see both sides, like why it would be bad and then also beneficial. Because I guess it could be, if you still sleep in the same bed, but one person is snoring so bad you can't sleep, and then you're always tired and cranky because you can't sleep. It's like, well, how much, how great is it to be in the same bed if you're just going to be angry and can't sleep? But you
yeah,
also don't want to make it a habit and then have it create that barrier, I guess I call it.
yeah,
So I'd be like, okay, we need to get you one of those sleep machine things or figure out how to make you stop because it's not going to work either way.
yeah. Oh wow, April, that is scary. That is something why I don't like sleeping with windows open
Oh,
either. That is like one of my fears. But I live up, uh, my bedroom's upstairs, so I wouldn't
mine
have to worry. But the thing is, with my when my husband working nights, we have like really thick curtains, so there's really no point in opening up the window. I don't feel like opening up the curtains and then
yeah.
the street lights getting in. There's no, not doing it.
I had a dream about that last night where I wasn't living in the house I live in now, but I was home alone with my kids and I saw someone outside of my window on a camera and like freaking out, like, okay, I'm trying to watch them, but I'm also trying to be quiet and call cops. And husband wasn't with me and woke me up out of my sleep. Like I had to get up and check on my kids to make sure they were
Yeah,
okay. And it's like that residual feeling. I hate that.
yeah.
It's like I I watched this true crime show that was on Hulu. It was called it was something about like stalkers or like those kind of people. And this one in particular, I was watching it at like 11 o'clock at night because I couldn't sleep. I'm like, well, now I'm not going to sleep because I'm going to
Well,
worry that.
The ID channel had they had a show called Stalker.
I wonder if it's the same
It
one. And
might be because that's how I used to watch it. I watched it on Hulu
do you remember any of the episodes?
vaguely because it's been so long.
I mean, some of them were okay, but it was like the first episode of the entire series, and it was this mom, a single mom, who moved to some really small town in Nevada, and she worked at a gas station, and her coworker friend was dating this guy, and then she came in one day all mad because she said he's married and was just going off how angry she was. But then she went missing. And while that's all going on, this guy keeps coming to the gas station trying to get her to go out with him. And she finally agreed. And then she said that she just got a weird feeling in her stomach, just telling her, like, you need to cancel, like, don't go, just weird feeling about it. So she canceled, and then he showed up at her work and tried to run her over and, like, just went psycho. And then they found out her friend was unalived. And long story short, the guy that was trying to date her was the same guy her friend was dating, but
Oh wow.
he he was he would like travel across I don't know if it was so many states, but yeah, he would be under a different identity every time he met a new woman and
Oh
would
no.
unalive them. And but anyways, what freaked me out, he um she had this work pager because she got promoted to manager, and she had to have it on her at all times. And he found the number and would call her and like leave her creepy messages and would tell her like what she looked like, what she was wearing. Oh, it just creeped me out because then I feel like someone's watching me now.
Yeah. Hey, Leo. Good to see you.
Liam.
One person will be it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna catch up on some of these comments real quick.
I know, right? Either. Yeah, I remember though, Teresa, my aunt never liked running the AC because it's expensive. So she used to do that. Had the box fans in the windows.
Oh, yeah. I had a friend who, in the summertime, she kept her AC off and would just run this little fan to save money. And this was Arizona, where it's like triple digits hot.
Yeah, that's insane.
It
No.
felt cooler being outside than inside her apartment.
Like, why would you put yourself through that torture?
I
Why?
have no idea. She was
Like,
very much a penny pincher. So, like, I get,
um, I
budget, but
understand.
I can't
Yeah.
be hot and miserable like that. I just
No. How? Yeah. There some houses here. They have like a house fan, like where you can have it's the house fan on, and then there's also the AC. So
can't.
like it's in the AC, but it goes throughout. I know like the house that we were living in when I was a kid had like a house fan, so my mom didn't really have to run the AC too much because she would have that going.
Mm-hmm.
But no, my mom like I remember growing up like when it got too hot, it would be freezing in our house,
Yeah.
like because she can't handle heat.
Yeah. I have to have a happy medium. I can't be freezing and I can't be sweating either.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I had to choose, I would probably choose being colder because I'm like, okay, I can just get a bunch of blankets, put layers on, and I'm typically okay. But when it's hot, there's really not a whole lot you can do. I feel like
Yeah,
it's like you can have tank top and shorts on, fan blowing, but it's just not enough ever.
yeah, like it's like 91 right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's 90, yeah, 91 right now, and my AC's been on and off throughout the day. Well, in the morning, in the morning time, the sun just beams into like just hits our living room. So
yeah.
in the morning, the living room, because it's our living room window and our sliding glass door that leads to our little patio, right there, and it just comes right through to where it's like we have these blackout blinds too,
Oh,
and
those are
it's
the
still don't look.
best. I love those things. They really help. It's 56 here with like rain is coming down pretty hard and wind. We needed it though, so I'll take it. How is the weather where y'all are at? Because I think last we checked, there was pretty crazy weather amongst some of you.
Oh, sure, you're always grateful. That's the thing that sucks is uh had ours going because it would get really cold and it would be so dang cold downstairs compared to upstairs.
Yeah, it
And
sucks.
then I know I really I know that the door needs weather like weather sealing and stuff like that because like you can feel some of the cold air coming when you're getting too close to it. It's like nah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Grace, more severe storms. Gotta love the spring. 32 degrees, 60. Oh
What?
my goodness. Screw you guys. I'm just kidding. Take my
We
90
had a little
91
bit of
degree weather.
snow one day last week. And it wasn't like, I don't know what to call it, but it melted off pretty quickly. It was more like wet snow. So thankfully didn't do much, but it killed a couple of seeds I planted. I was pretty mad. I just planted them like 2 days prior, and I was like, well, so much for that. So you went from 80s to the 30s? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it went from like 60s, 50s, 60s to 80s and now 90s. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just no warning of this.
No. Nope.
I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of this weather. So tired
And
of
so
it.
I don't want to complain about the cold because I know in a couple months I'm going to complain about the heat.
Nine
Like,
degrees Celsius. Celsius. Oh my
what?
goodness.
No
Celsius.
way.
If I can freaking speak today.
9?
See, that's the thing too. It's like, okay, like you know how which I've noticed that I know my background. He's playing his game. And so I'm trying to. I got like he just threw me off of what I was even thinking. Oh, what I was thinking is like when it comes to the weather, how like what the trees the 84 and then 42 next day is like that severe weather change. Doesn't that really affect our bodies
I
as
would
far as
think,
like
like, it definitely
can
affects
it?
like my allergies.
I know you love weather, Grace. I know that. I don't. I just don't like when it's too hot or too cold. Just give me
Yeah.
60s. Just give me 60s, 70s. I'll be the happiest person.
See, I like having all 4 seasons, but I also like I don't know. It's almost like it's either one extreme to the next. Like when um obviously we were just getting over winter, but it was snowing so much. I'm like, okay, I know I like having winter too, but at some point I'm like, I need it to not snow and have, a good amount of sunlight and be warm enough to just sit outside, or else I'm going to start getting that seasonal depression. And I hate that. And
Yeah,
then once it does get to be, sunny and whatnot, then I'm like, okay, well, today it's actually too hot. Today it's too humid. I want to go play outside with the kids, but after 10 minutes, we're already sweating, getting bitten by mosquitoes. So I sound like such a diva with weather, but and then back where I grew up, it was like 9 months of hot and then maybe 3 months of cold or decent weather. Was it?
I
Maybe
seen
all.
that. That's so funny. But I seen that about Florida recently because I think Florida is starting to get cold and stuff now too.
Really?
Yeah, like it was getting slightly cold. Yeah, like the iguana. If it gets too cold, the iguanas will start falling out of the trees.
Oh, yeah. I've only heard Florida just has humidity all year long. Like you have the humidities all year long. And a lot of people I know that have lived in the South, they say there's really no point in even doing your hair in the summer because you walk outside and it's just going to be wet and frizzy within 5 minutes.
uh, that hey, always. Oh wait, well, yeah, she was in Louisiana before. Is that true?
Yeah.
As far as though Grace says it's the truth. She's in Texas.
Yeah. And a friend of mine that used to live in South Carolina, she said she like loved it there, but hated the humidity, hated it.
Yeah, my hair is frizzy regardless of humidity or not. So like
And
if I don't have I have to put something in my hair like when it's wet. Otherwise, it will get too frizzy, or have to actually like put my hair in like a big braid or something to keep it from frizzing.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, but I heard that if humidity gets too high, you can, like, they put an advisor out saying, don't leave your house other than emergencies because you can actually drown from it.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
like it does something to your lungs. Like if it's like 90 something percent humidity. Like, well, that's
ridiculous.
not okay.
Humidity. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine? Like, not even in water, but you could drown. Well, that's good.
No, the beard. I didn't think about that for men when the men have their beards and it freezes.
It freeze.
Yeah, look at what Fish Nerd said. I gotta
I
ask my
didn't.
husband about that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I gotta ask my brother, my younger brother. I call him my younger big brother because he's a lot taller than me and
Yeah.
bigger. Um, he he has like such a like long beard. Like he had like a mustache at the age of like 12. I was like, this
Oh,
kid.
jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, he likes to grow his beard like super long. Like he like can tie that thing and put bows in it and all that.
Oh, jeez.
But I
So he
haven't seen
does
him in
the
a
no
while.
shave November, but all year long.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes he'll trim it. I think it's because his hair is like really curly, like really, really curly. And if he shaves, he gets the ingrown.
Yeah.
And he just like rather not deal with it.
Shaving can feel like such a chore sometimes. It's one of those things like I don't want to do it at all, but
Ooh. Liam said, "No, I don't think that's right." Because he was like, "I was training kung fu in Hong Kong in 90 plus humidity, and none of us collapsed."
yeah,
Huh?
I don't know if it's true. It's just one of those like
We'll have
myth
to Google
things
it.
I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those like memes that say, "Did you know?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, wait, what? That's cool though that you train kung fu.
What does your thing say? Like
My what?
your behind your in your thing. Oh, mental health first. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it saying?
Yeah. It just says, "Hey."
Yeah. Hi.
Like, what's
Hi.
up? Hi.
Hi. Well, hello.
You did it good there.
Oh yeah, fog is scary. Yeah, we
I
get
don't
the
like
fog
fog.
here gets really
Seriously.
bad.
Yeah, I don't like fog either.
I know Grace was probably like looking around like, are they playing my video, my short with the caterpillar? Oh wait, no, it was a pea pod. So that's what it was.
Say what now?
The short she did like months ago where she was messing with
Oh.
the filters.
Oh, yeah.
And I think she was like peas.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look, there's two big ones that are
Yeah.
together that are supposed to be. Yeah, you know.
I'm so mad I never got that figured out because I think it would be really funny to do a stream where we're in filters, but it would not work no matter what I did.
On your computer.
Yeah. Like I downloaded the.
How you do it for the phone?
Well, I can't stream from my phone. It doesn't let me. So.
Oh, I totally forgot about that clip. Did you really put? You did put it up. Oh my goodness. I'm just.
Yeah, one of these
I
days we'll figure it out how to do it. We'll do it on a game night street or something.
so I know Mousy isn't home, but Mousy, are you going live at all this week, or are you taking a break? I know you sent it to Claire. Claire's gonna blackmail me with it. I'm just kidding. You didn't do the one. What was Hada? Hada. Hada.
Ah.
Hada.
Should change your little name to that, but Hada.
Hada. People are like going, wait, what did I just come into? Wait, like, what are we watching? Okay, so you're going live on Monday. Are you going to be home by then? Are you going to be back home by then? Or are you still going to be out of town?
We've already got our next 3 streams planned. We've been
I think, well, yeah, because, next Tuesday, which is the 2nd, we're doing the Met Gala roast.
yes.
So
I'm
we gotta
excited.
we gotta do the Met Gala roast.
It's just
Let's see what
meant
Kim
to be your
Kardashian is gonna break this year.
trash bag.
Yeah,
And
we
then
have all of May planned. Yeah, and then the following week we're gonna be with Just Saying is gonna join us
yes,
on what did we agree to think?
talk about it
Let's talk
Tuesday.
about it. Talk about it Tuesday. Gonna join us on Talk About It Tuesday about the coronation.
Yep.
And
then
then after that,
is that the Criminal Minds trivia?
no, that's the final month. That's the final week. Because after the Tuesday after, which would be what the 2nd, then the 9th, and then the 16th. Am I thinking right?
Yeah.
I think the 16th will be we're gonna do the coronation, like the roast of the royal,
that's
like
right.
coronations and stuff. And then after that, we're doing the trivia for Criminal Minds.
Okay.
Okay, so Mouse is going live from Colorado.
Oh, you're my neck of the woods.
Oh, I just realized she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Colorado visiting her kids.
Oh, awesome.
And so she was gonna go live on Monday. Are you? Well, the one after that, aren't we doing the mental health
I think so.
that? Yeah, so it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, it seems like maybe at the end of each month we're just gonna do the mental health, just to kind of see, how was everybody's month?
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do.
Oh, and Doug.
Games. That's right, we were doing games. So we might skip a mental health month and just do games.
Like, how did we forget games?
I know, right?
But
we're all over the place.
We want to check in with you guys once a month, so
yeah, we do.
We'll squeeze it in there somewhere, but
yeah, we will. We'll squeeze it all in somewhere. I mean, games. I was telling you guys that each trivia, anytime we do any kind of trivia, we have to end it with murder mystery trivia.
Yes. Really
yeah. Oh yeah, the week after that comes up as the first. Like, shoot, what is the week after? I'm not looking at a calendar. I don't feel like pulling it up. Yep, games are good for mental health. Yes, this is true. This is true. We could always do that. How about this? We're gonna put it together. We're gonna do games for our mental health check-in next month. So we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna do.
Still want to figure out how to do some
the month.
Games on YouTube.
Uteruses in sync. Yeah.
That'd be crazy if we were all in sync with each other.
Oh no, I don't think that would be. I don't think that would be good.
Wouldn't that be crazy though?
Oh, that's so. Look at Fishner, so sweet, making us
Aw.
blush. Where is Sean? Tell Sean we miss her.
Hey, well,
Sean
we are a
Pape.
little over an hour now.
Yeah.
Glad you guys were able to come check in with us and just BS about weather and
Yeah.
toilet paper and
How do you fold your socks? And I kind of agree. I think we're a week apart.
yeah. Like
I think
you're on yours
you.
now. I'm not on mine for another 11 days, but
Well, we
last
were
I was
closer.
I was all out of whack.
Yeah,
So
I remember that. Yeah, so I know sometimes that happens to me too. That's why I had to get back on the birth control. It's like I'd rather just know when I'm gonna be on,
I'd rather
but you don't
just
have to worry about that because you don't have
yeah.
to worry about that. You don't have any
Oh, I
surprises
was
that could
worried though
happen.
because I'm like, was it like a malfunction or is something really wrong with me? Like, oh, I was stressed big time. But
Oh no, April. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
oh man. Oh, that sounds like
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad Sean's sleeping, but don't wake her up. But just let her know that we're thinking of her and we miss her.
yes. But
Can you stop running?
but I think we're
Yeah,
good.
exactly. Yeah, we don't want to scare the men away. Let's not talk about it. Yeah, so but yeah, so just go through our schedule that we got. We pretty much have most of it up,
Yeah,
and
there's
yeah, and so we have there will be mayhem this weekend on Claire's on Saturday, and then we got Mousy on Monday. But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to add before we say goodnight? Figure give them a
I
chance,
think
right?
I'm pretty good. But
Yeah.
after this long week, you all deserve to have a good weekend. Stay safe,
Yeah.
stay cool or warm wherever you're at. Um, um,
Oh no, 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 Fishner. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
but if y'all could do the YouTube things, give us a like,
Yes. Share, comment.
share,
Please
yes,
comment and let us
comment,
know.
any kind of
What
comment
do
at
you
all.
want us to do next?
Yeah, any kind of comment,
Yeah.
feedback is appreciated.
Yeah, and if you're watching the replay, tell us how you're doing. Like
Yes.
write it in a comment if you're comfortable with it. There's no pressure. Tell us how you're doing. But
Yeah, because like we
oh yeah,
said,
there
we're
is
not.
the caption contest. Yeah.
Oh,
But oh yeah,
as
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like we said at the beginning, we're not mental health professionals by any means, but
No,
it's just to provide a stream
just
night where we just talk about whatever, whether it's whether it's just BSing or want to get more serious kind of
yeah,
stuff. Let you guys
yeah, and
vent.
like what Grace said, shows you want trivia on. Come on, people, tell us what shows do you want to have trivia on.
Or else we're just gonna
Before we're just gonna keep doing it, and you're not gonna like it because I'll start putting anime in there. Do not make me put anime in there. I will.
I did see a
Thank you, Claire.
anime show pop up on Hulu and I thought of you.
Oh, it's so
Because
sweet.
I'm not into anime, but
I love anime.
I know you are, so I was like, oh, I bet Cass would watch that, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But thank you guys for coming.
yes,
Again,
thank
hit
you
the
for coming.
like, subscribe, come back. Um, tell
And we'll
us how you're
hopefully
doing. And hopefully, you guys have a good rest
we'll
of the week.
see you
Tomorrow's
Tuesday.
Friday.
Roast with us.
Friday, 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 Friday.
All
Yeah, we're
right.
gonna have some. Wait, yeah, roast. Come on, let's get some Met Gala roast going.
Yes.
See.
All
All right,
righty.
and you guys
Bye.
have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Harder, 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 harder.